New at 5:30, the South Bend Cubs will open their season as one of the hottest tickets for Chicago baseball fans after the major league owners and players failed to agree on a new collective bargaining agreement at last night's deadline.
Yeah, the news comes after MLB owners and players again failed to come to an agreement in time. While this isn't great news for fans of the Cubs, Sox, or Tigers, minor league teams won't have their schedules affected at all by this MLB lockout. 16 News Now reporter Jack Springate joins us live from Four Winds Field to tell us what you can expect from the South Bend Cubs this year. Jack.
Yeah, the South Bend Cubs are ready to get their season started right here on April 8th. And they also say they're happy they don't have to alter their schedule for the second time in just 3 years. They say they're ready to start this season without any strikes.
People love their minor league baseball. This will give us the opportunity to really be the only game in town.
South Bend Cubs players will report to training camp in Arizona later this week, but they won't be joined by any players with an MLB contract. If the major league labor disputes continue, minor leaguers could get some extra spotlight come their opening day.
In all honesty, we are the big show. We got the up-and-coming prospects for the Cubs. You can see, the young guys getting ready to perform and hopefully get to Wrigley Field someday. But it is going to be unique.
He says that because the last time the MLB canceled games for a labor dispute, baseball in South Bend got a record-setting bump in attendance that would stand for the next 2 decades.
1994 was the all-time record for the Silverhawks, and that was the year of the strike because you couldn't go to Chicago, you couldn't go to Detroit or Cincinnati. As the only game in town, you'll be able to see it here at Four Winds Field.
If history repeats itself, putting on a great show for fans will be more important than ever. That all starts with the game day employees who lend a hand with everything from hot dogs to helping you find your seat.
We're just looking for folks that have that bubbly, outgoing personality. We can teach you the rest, and we've been able to do that the last couple of years, and we have a lot of members that return year after year.
Hart says he knows what players will be on the South Bend Cubs roster around the 2nd of April, ahead of players arriving in town on the 4th. This all culminates with opening day on April 8th. And if you're looking for a fun way to get paid this summer and bubbly and outgoing sounds a little bit like you should head down to Four Winds Field right now. For the next hour and a half, they'll be hosting a hiring fair that will fill positions here around the ballpark that starts at the beginning of the season. I'll have more information on what positions they're trying to fill today coming up at 6, but for now, I'll send it back to you guys.
All right, Jack Springate live at Four Winds Field. We're loving the music here too, Jack.
Good stuff, Jack. Thank you. Turning now to the